life slide away. There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. There's a race, so you win, lead to race.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 68th episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, and this is a show where I, your host, interview various VTubers from all over the community. Tonight, our wonderful guest will be Pop Roxy. Roxy, please say hi, introduce yourself, tell us what you're about, and tell the listeners something about you that they might not know.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Pop Roxy. I'm a Belgian Malinois dog who loves pizza. And I'm just happy to be here. I also like punk rock, but I'm not British. I just like the aesthetic. And one cool thing you may not know about me is that I have scoliosis. Like, I've grown up with scoliosis. And that's just been a really interesting thing to live with. It's not been debilitating.
Okay.
It's just like ever so slightly. My shoulders are not straight.
Oh, okay, so it's like I don't know if it's the right word. Is it minor?
How
How would you describe it?
Yeah. So you're correct. The word is minor, but for me, I actually have severe scoliosis. However, because it's it's so bad, it works itself out because it's bad in the top and it's bad in the bottom of my back, and it just kind of balances out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like this one's too far out and this one's too far out, but they kind of balance out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for coming on, Roxy. You say you like pizza. What's your favorite pizza flavor?
Yes, I love bell pepper pizza.
Bell pepper pizza.
It's so good. Yeah, like bell pepper and pepperoni.
I can't say I've had that.
It's really good. The bell pepper adds like a nice crunch.
Okay. Let me ask a question to see whether we end the show early or not. Pineapple, yes or no?
Listen. I've tried it.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. It's not as bad as people think. It's not my favorite, but I think people can eat it.
Okay, well then I'll give you a pause because personally I fucking love pineapple on my pizza.
Okay, great. I was worried you were gonna be like, this is unacceptable.
No, I need to see if you're gonna want to end the stream early because I like pineapple on pizza. Because that's usually the way it works. I have an abomination.
Actually, I have something that's it's crazy, but it works. I've tried pineapple pizza and I've added like coconut shavings on top.
Coconut shavings?
Yeah, if you get like bits of coconut and then they cook in the oven with it, it's actually really nice.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try that next time. We've got a little pizza oven that we can put inside of the barbecue because we've got like a built-in barbecue in the wall because like it's a different thing down here in South Africa. We don't call it a barbecue, we call it a braai.
Ah, okay.
So it's like
Very
usually
cool.
over open fire or just coals from the open fire to the side, and you just scrape it in.
Mhm.
Or if you're
Very
particularly
nice.
lazy, you can use charcoal. But yeah, no, that's cool. So
Mhm.
with that, shall we head into the first question and then ask Roxy, what is your lore?
All right, so this is gonna be a bit of a doozy. Um, so I was a dog, right? I was just a normal, amazing Belgian Malinois, best dog breed ever. So I was just vibing, and I had an owner who was a scientist, and he left his lab open. He never does, but like on this fateful day, he did. And I was hoping there'd be pizza in there or like some food I could steal, you know? So I looked through the lab and I was like, oh, look at all these weird concoctions. There's this one that looks like an X and it was very shiny. And I'm like, this looks like a gummy bear, but in an X shape. So I'm going to eat it. And then all of a sudden I became hyper intelligent. And that's also why I've got like X's in my eyes. But I
Okay.
became super smart. And then I started working with that scientist to make a device. And now that device turned me human. So now I'm human. And I stream because obviously once you gain sentience, you got to end up on Twitch. So
You're going to end up online somehow, and then you're going to fall down the
yeah.
hole.
Yes.
But you know, speaking of holes, let me then ask, so what led to you becoming a VTuber? Well,
Yeah.
what led you down the hole?
Gosh. So my boyfriend, we call him Scooby-Doo on the channel. That's his name. Scooby showed me Yanners
Okay.
and Shy Lily and like different compilations of them being silly. And I just saw how much like they made him laugh and they made people around me laugh. And I was like, I want to bring that joy. I want to bring that positivity and that laughter to other people.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So then how long ago was that since you've started?
Gosh, almost a year.
Almost a year. Hell yeah. Early
yeah.
congrats then.
Thank you. I think we're in, oh my God, I can't count. Listen, the hyperintelligence went when I became human. Give me a minute. May, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, 11 months. No, wait, 10 months.
Okay, so your anniversary is then in April?
Damn it. Shoot, I don't curse. Darn it.
No, you can curse here, don't worry.
No worries. May. It's in May.
It's in May,
So
okay.
9 months.
Okay. Do you have plans or something that you're planning for then, for the 1 year?
Gosh, I
Or have you
always
not
have
gotten there
very
yet?
big plans. Yeah, I got you. I always have very big plans for many different things, but I haven't nailed anything in particular down. I'm wondering if this summer I might prioritize streaming and just like stream every day or like 6 days a week. So
Damn.
maybe that'll kick off with the anniversary. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So then after that, what inspired your design? Because like, you know, I love the punk rock aesthetic that you've got.
Thank you. Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I can also take my jacket off and I'll talk a little bit about my tattoo in a minute. But I love punk rock. I love the rock genre. It's just always been like classics that I've listened to growing up. I saw the Gorillaz in concert and that was amazing. And I just knew I wanted to take that passion and that energy that I hear in that music to what I'm doing in VTubing.
Yeah.
And I love color. I love random designs. Like you can't see it while I'm sitting down, but I've got like ripped jeans and stuff. I just love playing with texture. And I thought this was a great way to do it. Yeah.
I've also
yeah.
got ripped jeans.
Yes. Jeans are the best.
They are. I mean, sometimes
then-
though, let's be honest, some yoga pants can.
Oh my gosh. Yes, absolutely. Like also jeans. I love jeans, but I gotta say, sometimes it gets like really hot. It gets so hot outside. So sometimes like leggings are super nice.
I mean, yeah, I would just obviously I don't wear leggings real life. Is yeah.
Mhm.
But sometimes jeans can be a bit hot. Sometimes they're too cold. So you know, you
Yeah.
swap it out. You wear some sweatpants. You wear some
Yeah.
other shorts that aren't necessarily jorts,
Right.
like what
Right.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
right now. Because right now I'm wearing skinny jeans jorts.
Ooh, nice.
Because today was on the hotter side of things.
Yeah, I understand. I keep trying to wear jeans right now, and it's so hot here, and I just keep regretting it. But I'm like, at least I'm comfortable in my jeans.
At least, yeah. But okay,
Mhm.
what are some of your favorite bands that you've listened to?
Yeah, so like I said, Gorillas.
Yeah.
Also, I love Tame Impala, The Killers.
Ooh, the Killers
Like-
are amazing.
Yeah, they wrote Mr. Brightside, and I
Yep.
also saw them in concert. I've only been to like 3 concerts in my life, but
What was the other
they
one?
were the
You said
first. and
you said
so good.
Gorillas, the Killers, and
Gorillas, Killers, and 21 Pilots.
okay.
Yeah. So that one is more of a deviant. That's more alternative, but I like alt stuff too.
Yeah. I'm assuming you didn't really get into the heavier stuff like metal and like heavier metal and those.
Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of any specific names. Like, I did listen to a lot of My Chemical Romance, and I did like play with that genre, and my friends have definitely shown me metal, and I like the albums. I just have never gone back to them, you know?
Okay.
Because I never,
Yeah.
I feel like classic rock is like chill, it's passionate, but it's like, I don't know, you can rock out, you can just vibe with it.
Yeah.
And metal, to me, that's very, very emotional. And so I'm not always in that space where I want to listen to metal.
Okay. I can totally understand that because there are very often times, you know, metal can be quite thought provoking or it can be absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, for example, if you're listening to, I don't know, let's go. You know, Corpse Husband.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's this band. You probably know Eagles Are Ruining My Life.
Yes.
There's this
Mhm.
band that did like a deathcore cover of it, and it's amazing. The band's
Wow,
name
okay.
is Bro Job.
Okay. That's good. I'll look that up. That reminds me of like there is one metal that I listen to, or one metal. What the heck? There's one band I listened to a while ago,
Yeah.
and it was like they were making fun of. It's so weird. They were like doing a parody of Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, and it's like hard metal rock, and they're like screaming "Oakley Dokley" and like things that he says. And it's hilarious, and they all dress up as Ned. It's so random.
Oh no. I've never seen that. I've not heard of it either. I'll try and look it up. Ned Flanders death metal version.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, no, my favorite bands I'd say are like the top 3 that have always been with me is Trivium, Slipknot, and Amon Amarth.
Oh yeah, Slipknot. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So are you a fellow maggot?
Yeah. Yeah, I just in general, like I love listening to music. I've gotten into recently, he's more alternative. Mr. Kitty.
Mr. Kitty, I
You
can't
know
say I
him?
know that name, no.
Okay, it sounds really sweet, but then it's like really dark music. It's like it's low-key depressing, but it's also a vibe though.
I looked him up
And
on
he does,
Spotify
like-
just now, and I see he's got some. The first one that comes up, which seems like it, that one popped the fuck off, is After Dark.
Yeah. hmm hmm
You know, that song popped off like something mad versus all of the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I stumbled across him in my YouTube recommendations when I was just like, I don't know, reading or like doing something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, I know this song. And I think it was After Dark. And I was like, I've heard this before. And so I just have been going through more of his stuff.
Yeah. That's like with me when I'm listening. Actually, no, what I'm thinking of. So there was this one band and this one song. Sometimes I just put on my Spotify radio, and I just
Yeah.
listened to something based off of like this one song. And
Mhm.
one time I got this song from the Old Gods of Asgard. That's the band, called Take
Ooh.
Control. And then
Yeah.
I was playing Control, the game. And
Yeah.
have you played it?
Is that the one where you're like making the ship go with the drum?
No. I think that's a
Okay.
different one.
There's just
No, Control
okay,
is...
go ahead.
Do you know what the SCP universe is?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. So if you've not played it, I'm not going to say too much, but I'll just say that song comes in at a point, and it's so fucking epic when you're playing it, and that song just comes in. I was like, wait, I know this song.
Yeah. I just thought, like, when you said Old Gods of Asgard, it reminded me of my friend. He has this game where it's in VR, and you use the controls like they're two mallets, and you play like old Viking music or remixes of like rock or metal, but in a Viking type style to make like a ship go.
Oh hell yeah! I like that.
Really cool.
That sounds fun. I don't want to play that.
Yeah. I'll have to ask him what it's called to give it to you.
Okay. Although you say it's a VR game.
Yeah. I wonder if you could find it on PC or something though.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe it might have a PC port or something where it's not just VR.
Right. Mhm,
But yeah, no,
mhm.
there's another game that came out semi recently. You've probably heard of it, Metal Hellsinger.
Yeah.
I've really
Mhm,
wanted
that
to
was-
play that so bad.
Yeah.
It looks so good, and the music sounds amazing.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. There's so many great games that like integrate music so well.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
But okay, then the next question that I have for you is, actually, wait, did we completely cover the inspirations behind your design? So it's like, why specifically, or rather, let me ask you, why did you choose to become a, what was the name? A Belgian?
Yeah, Belgian Malinois. It's like a type of
Malinois.
dog.
That one, yes.
So okay. So that also reminds me, I have one more thing to show really quickly. Before I forget, I also have this tattoo here. That's the semicolon, but it's also with a dog paw on top, because like anxiety, depression, suicide, they're all very close issues to me.
Yeah.
And I just knew I wanted to include that in my model in some way to kind of start a dialogue and like let people know it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that tie in with the semicolon?
Sorry?
How does that tie in with the semicolon?
Oh yeah, so the semicolon is a symbol for suicide survivors.
Oh, okay.
And the semicolon is like a semicolon in grammar. You can use it to combine two sentences that are connected, but they're like independent clauses. I'm getting too teachery. But the point is like, even though you thought it was gonna end, you kept going.
Okay.
And that chapter of your life might have happened, but now you're still going on. So the semicolon is like, even if it felt like it was gonna end, you keep going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The semicolon indicates a pause.
Yes, exactly. Mhm.
Okay.
And and with the dog, that was just, I knew I wanted to be high energy. I knew I wanted to be something that would like bring a lot of compassion to people and something that was friendly and excited. So I thought dog. And then Belgian Malinois, they are just so cool. Like, I call myself an international doggo because I wear like the British flag, but I speak French, and I'm American, but I'm a Belgian Malinois. So I just have like all these little bits of like global culture. And then Belgian Malinois are actually more often they're canine dogs, or they're used in missions, like they're taken skydiving and stuff. It's crazy. So people normally think it's a German Shepherd, but usually they're Belgian Malinois.
Okay. You know, I can see the confusion. I did look it up to see what the Belgian Malinois looks like.
Yeah, they
And I
look
can
very
see
similar.
the confusion between a German Shepherd and a Belgian Malinois if you look quickly. But otherwise, if you look a bit more, you can see it is a bit different.
Yeah. And I think I might be misremembering this, but it's either just in general they weigh less or their bones weigh less, which is why they're able to skydive and be taken on missions.
Okay.
But there's something internally that's also different about them. So I just thought they were really cool.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. So then you said that Shiley and Mianos were like your first introduction to VTubing, but who inspired you to actually start doing it?
Yeah, like a VTuber or a person outside of
either
VTubing.
or, yeah.
So again, like with what I was saying about how much joy I saw it brought to Scooby, I think I wanted to do it, and then he was super supportive, and I think I just started getting into VTuber culture as a whole. So I think that's what really motivated me. Seeing the community and seeing how wonderful and lovely it was. And like, of course there's drama, there are issues, but so many people were just so welcoming, and it made me feel like this is where I want to be, and this is the place where I can impact the world for better.
Do you still see the community in the same way as you did when you started?
I do. I think that, as I said, there are some issues. There will always be people who are like bots, who are trying to get your attention.
The bots are the smallest issue in the VTuber community because they're not just in our community, they're everywhere. Everybody gets bots.
I'd say the thing that's really changed is I am noticing how competitive it can be. So people are very welcoming. Everyone wants you to express themselves, but at the same time, it's a race to have like the best technology because you want to have a good model and get the best art. You want to be able to advertise and like get good art of your OC to draw people in. It's very much a business in some aspects, which is definitely something I kind of wondered about going in, but I didn't realize how much time it would take, like with editing and stuff like that too, just managing channels in general. Yeah.
So then let me then follow that up with the next question being who or what inspires you now that you're already almost a year in?
Yeah, I'd say honestly this is gonna sound really cheesy, like the pizza I eat.
I feel like just you saying that I already know the answer, but go ahead.
You already know the answer. Yeah, it's gonna be my pepperoni, my followers, the people that I can talk to on a regular basis, people in my Discord. I really love interacting with them, and I really like getting to know them and just like see what people do. Like, I'm always so happy when people come into the chat and they're like, Roxy, I just got like a job I told you about a few weeks ago. Like, that makes me really happy for them. Yeah. So probably that interaction, and then interactions like this where I get to meet new people and like just explore the world. Like, it's so cool to meet other people and just chat. Yeah.
No, just I'd say that the chatting aspect of like just VTubing in general is probably the thing that keeps most people here.
Yeah.
And in general, just the viewer communities.
Right, yeah. And you can definitely make like lifelong or at least true friends, like I love Dying Desu. She's my home girl. And so she's a cat VTuber, but we debuted around the same time, and she's just been really lovely and supportive.
Okay. A cat and dog getting along.
Yeah, who knew?
I feel like there's a movie plot point or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, then the next question I have for you is, what about VTubing fascinates or interests you the most?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of a dozen jobs in one. Although
editor, mixer, streamer, social media manager.
Although it can be a bit much at times and definitely time taking, I think it's so great for someone like me who needs a lot of stimulus. Like, I get bored and I need things to do, and I get excited and I have all these ideas. So I like being able to learn about editing, to learn about singing, to, play new games. Like, I love learning about all that and being able to do all of it too.
Yeah. Are you perhaps, and I'm throwing a wild guess out here, do you perhaps have ADHD?
No, but I do have anxiety and depression.
Okay.
And so with my anxiety, I feel very restless. So it might be like, yeah. So that's how it is for me. And with my depression, sometimes, like, this is part of also why I'm on break right now. Right now, I'm feeling really demotivated, but I know that having things to do and having things to look forward to, that's always really helpful.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can feel with I definitely feel you with the, what do you call it? The demotivation. I told you just before we started how I took a bit of a break, even though it was forced, it was needed.
Right.
But yeah, no, okay, no, I get that.
Yeah, and do you mind me asking, do you have ADHD or do you feel
do.
restless or anything?
I do have ADHD. I definitely do. I've been diagnosed with it since, oh god. I was diagnosed with it in primary school. So that was before 7th grade. I think I've been diagnosed with it since 4th grade, maybe even 3rd.
Yeah.
So when I was about like 10.
Yeah, I think that's... So I studied psychology a little bit. I'm obviously not a therapist or anything, but I think that's around the general age when people get diagnosed and stuff.
Okay, unless their parents are like, no, he's just restless.
Yeah.
And then they get diagnosed later in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So I've had it for a while. I used to be on Ritalin. Before I was out of primary school, so within my first 4 years of being on Ritalin, I was like, nah, this shit ain't for me.
I got you.
I stopped taking my pills, and then I learned how to manage my ADHD on my own.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think, there's nothing wrong with pills or medication, but I think for everyone,
it doesn't
it's a
work for
different
everybody.
Yeah,
because everybody
exactly.
has their own ADHD or their own other set of stuff that come along with it, because it's not just one thing.
Right.
Like, let's be honest, if you meet anybody who's like got something, they've got something else with it too.
Yeah.
It's like you saw the buy one get one free and you took it.
Yeah, exactly. I never asked for this, but I guess they were offering it at the same time. Or like, it reminds me of like when Amazon just like charges you for Amazon Prime, or like any subscription just charges you, and you're like, I thought I canceled this.
Yeah, unfortunately, they broke the part of the page where you go to cancel, so that's a bit. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have that, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't have anything else that's specifically diagnosed. I might have like small parts of OCD, because if something's not in a pattern, when it can be put in a pattern easily, I will fucking put it into a pattern.
Yeah,
just some small stuff like that. But no, it's nothing major, because I've heard other people say like their ADHD can be debilitating, where they literally can't work. Meanwhile, with me, I'm just like, bro, what? My ADHD just means I'm always fucking active. Like, I'm always stimming or doing something. And it's difficult for me to get to work, but then once I'm in a state, in the zone, then I can work for hours at an end without interruption, without needing to get up, go pee, eat, or whatever. I can sit and work.
Yeah. I think the one thing for me is like, I fidget sometimes, like fidgeting with like the fidget cubes and stuff, but I think like I'm restless, and I have common traits with people who may have ADHD, but I don't think I'm at like a diagnosable level, because a lot of what you're saying sounds
similar.
Sounds similar, yes. And then there are just slight differences. Like, I don't have any trouble going to work. Yeah. And that's like, but I get into the zone too. And then I'm just like, that's all I want to do. I just want to work.
Yeah. No, I feel jealous about people who can just like be like, okay, it's time to work. Let's work. I can't do that. I'm like, okay, today I need to start on this rig from a client of mine.
Right.
5 hours later, I'm sat on YouTube watching funny meme videos or something, or I'm playing a game with a couple buddies, and then it's like, fuck, I wanted to work today.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I definitely have friends like that, and I know it can be challenging for them sometimes as well.
But yeah, no. So I've learned ways to control it a bit, to just deal with it. Like I'm always stimming, like bouncing my leg. Right now, I'm bouncing my leg.
Yeah.
I'll play with my headphone cable. I'm a smoker, so that helps me. Well, vapors, that helps me have something to fidget with, as well.
I'm like, I get bored very easily, but when I'm in things I'm passionate about, like right now, I'm very like attentive. I've got my hands, I don't know, on my desk. I'm just sitting very still, and I'm just like excited to talk. And I think VTubing is a good outlet for me because I feel like, I'm moving my hands while gaming, or here, like I'm thinking and I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'd say I fidget the most when I'm just sitting there. Like if I'm in class and the teacher is talking about something I feel like I've already heard a million times, then that's when I get really fidgety and I need like a ring to play with or like a cube or something.
Yeah, no, I wish I had a fidget cube or something in high school, because that's like around when they came out. And I was like, bro, I want one. Well, I just never got around to getting one, because I knew some of them have audible clicks. Those are the ones that I would be drawn to.
Oh
and
my gosh!
I'm already one of those guys that constantly clicked my pen in my class.
Yeah.
And I had this one girl, specifically in English class, just sat to the left back of me. So like one seat back, one seat left.
Right.
And like I would just be sitting in English class, clicking my pen, and then I would feel her stare. And then I would turn around and I would look at her, and she'll be giving me a stare of death.
Oh,
and I'd just be like, click. and then she'll do that thing where it's like, oh, I can't believe you've done this.
I understand, because sometimes I feel that way too. I'm like, why are people making so much noise? But also, I never know what someone's going through. I don't know, like, if that's soothing to them. And my fidget cube, mine, I'll have to send you like a link to where I got it, because it's like, it's so good, and it does like the clicks. It does the audible clicks, and I try not to use that in class. But this past week, I've been really stressed, so I'm just like clicking very hard in class.
Yeah.
But it's soothing. I like hearing the clicks.
Same.
It's fun.
It's like I've also got another thing to fidget with, and that's a butterfly knife.
Wow.
So sometimes if I'm just sitting and watching something, I'll just be sitting and flipping my knife. You can hear it now.
Yeah.
So I would just be sitting and flipping, doing the thing, and just having that just having the movement there and the clicks and all of that is it's soothing. It keeps me busy.
That would scare me, honestly. That would scare me. Like, for me to hold a knife and like flip it around, I'm so worried, because like I cut myself opening a can. Like I'm very danger prone, but I think my version of that is like embroidery. Like I could sit and I could just move my hand back and forth and stitch something, embroider something.
Okay.
And it's not as dangerous.
Yeah, no, don't worry. When I bought this knife, I bought it for cheap at like a little small Chinatown shop. Because they're everywhere. So I just went in. I don't know why we went in. We were just like, hey, let's see what they have there. And then we went in and I saw, oh shit, they've got like butterfly knives there at the counter for like 100 rand. Which 100 rand is like, it's just under about, what is it, $5? Probably.
Ooh.
It's like a $5 knife. Initially, it was kind of sharp. It wasn't like paper cut sharp or anything like that.
Right.
But yeah, so it was sharp-ish. And when I got it, I wanted to start learning how to spin it. And then I did cut myself quite a couple times on my hands. But luckily, as I said, it wasn't that sharp, so it didn't make like deep cuts or anything. And now, by now the thing's so fucking dull. It's so fucking dull.
I got you. I have a story, but I'm like, I feel so badly about it. I was in second grade.
Yeah.
I think it was second grade. It might have been first grade. And I don't know why, but I just really like whittling.
Oh, you know, like whittling with just like a knife on wood and stuff.
Yeah, like a knife and like you make a stick sharp, you whittle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to just sit in the yard and do that sometimes. And I remember I was bored and I was in the middle of class as like this little baby Pop Roxy first grader, and I had a knife. I don't know how I brought it there. No, wait,
what you got there? A knife.
No. I remember I had my kitty scissors and I opened the scissors so that I could hold it and whittle.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what happened now.
Yeah, I was whittling a pencil like mid-class and I think I cut my thumb. It wasn't a lot, but it was just enough to bleed. And I can't remember if I told the teacher, because if I told her, I'd have to explain that I was whittling something and I knew that was wrong.
Okay, no, I thought you were gonna say it like as you were holding the scissors, like, you know, because you're holding it open. So then I thought, you know, little you probably thought, yeah, no, it would be smart if I hold the other end of the blade down as I'm whittling, and then cut yourself like that, because I've done that.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was like as soon as I started pressing, I was like, ouch, wait, okay, no. That's not gonna work.
Do that. Yeah.
And like sometimes, all right, that was one of the most difficult things to figure out when I started flipping this butterfly knife. You can only flip it from one specific handle because it's a one-sided blade, but it closes in on itself. So if you're flipping it from the wrong handle, and you're supposed to catch, and you're supposed to catch the back of your blade on your fingers. And you're flipping from the wrong angle, and you're not catching the back of the blade, you're catching the front of the blade on your fingers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dang.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what happened.
Danger.
But no, you do get trainer knives. You do get butterfly knives that are trainers, and then they're blunt. Some of them are like multifunctional. Like I've seen one that kind of the blade is like a comb, so you can like flip it open and then comb your hair or whatever.
Yeah. Loves that. Scooby really wants one of those.
I mean, I know a couple places. There's this one place where... Do you play CSGO? Or have you ever played it or seen it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in CSGO, you can buy knives. And some of the most popular ones are the butterfly knives. And the skins on them look really fucking cool. There's this one site where they make the actual CSGO knives, like all of the different, the huntsmans, the bowies, the butterflies, all of those knives, and you can buy the CSGO butterfly knives there. I don't entirely remember what the name is now.
That's okay, yeah. I'll have to look it up. I'll check it out later.
I mean, I'm looking it up right now because it's gonna bother me that I don't remember the name.
Oh, I understand, yeah.
What is it? I think it's not knifey. No, it's not that. Fuck. I honestly don't remember what it is. I'm not gonna find the proper stuff. But yeah, no. So I've been wanting to get something like that for a while. But see, the thing is, they actually make them sharp.
Oof.
Like their knives are actually sharp. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how import would handle that.
I understand.
Because technically importing a knife would count as a weapon.
Oh,
so
yeah.
customs might not be happy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah. But okay, let me ask you a next question on our list, and this one is a bit of a hypothetical because it starts with an if. If you could rebrand And then sometimes I say, if you were forced to rebrand, what would you rebrand into and why? And then I'll add, you cannot be the same species, so no more dog YouTube. Or no more dog
I think I know.
VTuber.
I'm also curious what I'm kind of curious what you would guess I'm gonna say.
Okay, give me a clue.
Oh god. It can fly.
It can fly. Would you be a bat?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you got it. Yeah, I'd be a bat.
I know so many bats.
Yeah, I'd want to be a fruit bat named Mango. It was my childhood dream.
Why specifically a fruit bat?
It was my dream to have a fruit bat as a child until I realized I can't get them to America. And also, you shouldn't keep them as pets. But
no, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I also think like bats are cool. Like I like my wiggly ears right now, but I also like bat ears.
I mean, your ears wouldn't be too far off from bat ears.
Yeah, I've been thinking about becoming like a bat dog crossover for Halloween. Like, you kind of remind me of it.
Yeah.
But yeah. But also a fruit bat because I think like they're sweet, you know, or at least in the name, the connotation sounds like sweet and bubbly and fun, as opposed to like vampire bat. Like I'm not that. I do not want to suck your blood.
I do not want to suck your blood, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I do not say blah, blah, blah.
I do not like blood.
It's been such a long time since I made that joke. Damn. But okay. And then what if you had to do something like completely out there? What would you go for then?
Oh, okay. Actually, this just came to me as we're speaking. I was always okay. Do you know the heffalumps from Winnie the Pooh?
The what?
The heffalumps. They're like these big, scary elephant creatures.
That?
Oh, I gotta look it up. I think it's HEFFA and then lump.
Yeah, I see it. Heffalump.
Yeah, okay. So they're like random colors and patterns. I'd want to be a heffalump. They look kind of like plush and also a little bit frightening.
A little bit frightening.
I was terrified of them as a child, but I'm like, you know what? They're really fun though.
And I mean, Winnie the Pooh is now in public domain, so...
Yeah, didn't they make a scary movie?
They did. Apparently, it's hella shit.
Oh, I bet. I can't imagine how you could make it good. Like...
No, but I don't think anybody was expecting it to be good.
Yeah.
I think everybody's just there for like, bro, Winnie the Pooh as a horror? Hell yeah.
Yeah, everyone's just like, yeah, he's ours now. He's public domain.
Yeah.
That's like Mickey Mouse. I think will be public domain.
We're waiting. We're waiting for Mickey to come to the dark side. Yes. And I can guarantee you that Disney is fearing the day.
Yeah. We're gonna hit him back where it hurts. We're gonna make Disney pay.
When will Mickey Mouse be public domain?
Because like Disney owns everything. We gotta hit him where it hurts.
Next year.
Yeah, next year, yeah.
In January 2024, the copyright on the first story that ever featured Mickey Mouse will expire. This means that nearly 95 years after the first animated short film featuring Mickey Mouse, Disney's most iconic character will enter the public domain.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a Mickey Mouse voice impression, but I don't know what to do with it. All I know is I have the power.
I can't do it. No, I can do it more of a goofy.
I used to do a goofy laugh involuntarily in high school. It just happened. Like if someone really, really, really made me laugh, that would just come out of my mouth.
You would just be laughing in the middle of it, and when you go for breath, you go.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I can do it now because I feel like my voice has. I think it's risen since I was a kid. I'm not sure, but I know I can't do it anymore.
But you can still do the Mickey Mouse.
I could do the Mickey Mouse, yeah.
Can you give us a sample?
Yeah. California girls were undeniable. That's just the first thing that came to my mind, but it doesn't have to be California Girls by Katy Perry.
That's amazing. I love it. It makes me think of like when I was watching Scream 3. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. I was watching Scream 3. Yeah. No, sorry, Scream 4. And in there, there's a guy played by Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
AKA the voice of Joe from Family Guy. And he spoke, and I was just like, bruh, because I've never seen him IRL. I've never seen what it looks like. I've only heard Joe because I've watched a lot of Family Guy. So then I heard the dude speak, and he was just like, "Yo, dewdrop." And I'm like, "Bro, wait, what? Wait, what? Dude, this is fucking this is Joe."
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Peter.
I also do a Lois voice on my channel.
Oh. Can you do it?
So it's like, yeah. It's like if people, so I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I put the mommy voice redeem because technically she is a mom.
She is a mom.
And so, Peter, clean your fucking room. Peter, don't make me do this. I got so much on my plate right now. What are you doing?
Lois, leave me alone. I'm playing games. Yeah. I the only thing I can do reliably is just laugh, and even then, it's not even that good.
No, you got it. I thought you got it.
Oh hell yeah!
I thought you had it that last time.
Yeah, no, the easiest one for me to do though is Joe. I just don't usually know what to say when I try and do his voice because I just go like, "Hey, Peter." Like, I don't know what to say, you know. But okay, we'll move on to the next question then, and then I'll ask you. So, Roxy, why did you start making content? I feel like you've kind of answered this one already.
Yeah. In a nutshell, to make the world a better place and to have fun. It was really just about having fun, meeting new people. I'm a big extrovert, and so I was like, I need to talk to people. And I just thought this would be a good way to talk to people and also eventually like raise awareness or do charity events for things that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah. Okay. Now, that thing that you mentioned of being an extrovert, I feel like that's a rare thing in the VTuber community.
Really?
I don't know. I've struggled to find more extroverts. A lot of people are on the shyer side of things.
I understand. Actually, now that you say it, I feel like I'm sure what I'm doing. I feel like what I'm doing is normal, but maybe not. But I just go to DMs. Like if your Twitter message is open and I think your model is cool, I'll just be like, "Hi, my name is Roxy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Tell me all about your life." And everyone, or like 90% of the people will be like, "Oh, hi. I take a while to get back to you because like I'm shy or like I've got stuff going on." It's like, okay, I just want to know about you. I just like meeting people.
I feel like that reminds me of when I initially invited you to the show as well, where your reply was quick and I was like, "Oh shit, wait, that was fast." Where is our DM? There it is.
Yeah.
Let me see what your reaction was exactly. Yeah, it was just like I was just chilling, and then I got all of a sudden 5 notifications on my phone in a row, and it's just like,
yeah. I also that's just how I type.
Yeah.
Whenever I write messages, I write like a bunch of short spurts. I don't like writing long paragraphs because I feel like I need to get I need to get the words out there.
When I'm starting to speak with somebody, I'm exactly the same as well. I can't write like an essay in one message, I will write it all out in like every sentence I will send. Hell, sometimes even every word I will send.
Also, like, I like the sound of the keyboard. I like the clickety clack. It's fun.
Are you sure you don't have ADHD? Because that sounds like something somebody with ADHD would say.
Maybe very slightly, but I also, like, one day I want to get, like, the long acrylic nails so that it makes a tapping sound on my phone and, like, whenever I'm doing things.
Yeah. I mean, I grow my nails out on only one hand for guitar. So, like, I go out my thumb, my index, my middle finger, and my ring finger.
Yeah.
I grow them out so that I can play on an acoustic without needing a pick and play fingerstyle and all that. I haven't played fingerstyle in a while. I'm just so used to growing my nails out by now. It's like, it feels weird when they're short. And then sometimes when they're long, I'll just sit and tap. I'll just sit and tap on the desk or something.
Yes, I love it. It's so fun. Like, also it was funny because I go boxing and I've been filing my nails down a little bit for that just because, like, when I hit the bag, if I don't do it a certain way, I could bust a nail. Yeah. And I just don't want to deal with that. So I've been filing them down. But yesterday I showed up to the sport and one of my friends there, we'll call her Sasha, she was like, "Oh, your nails are so long. I want to grow mine out like that someday." And I was like, "These are the shortest my nails have ever been. What do you mean?" I normally have very long nails. So when she said they were long, I was like, "What? These are short to me."
So how long are your nails right now then?
Oh gosh. Like, I don't have the inches. It's like,
I mean, if it's an inch long, like past the tip of your finger, that's long.
Yeah, no, it's
I would
not
hope
that
you
long.
don't
It's
have
like,
the inches.
you think like a quarter inch? Does that make sense?
Quarter
like
inch. Let me convert that to my metric mind. Quarter inch, I think, is about like half a centimeter.
It's like the white of my nails is completely off of the skin.
Right, yeah, no, that's usually like about the length that mine is, I think.
Yeah. So that's what mine are at right now, and I filed them down a few days ago.
Then how long is it usually?
They were like twice that before, because I just like long nails.
How long was it before then?
Like so imagine that like the white is off the nail, and it's maybe a little bit of a block. Like, it's not just a line of white. I've got like a chunk of white right now. So imagine that like doubled.
Oof.
Yeah, I like long nails.
And it's and it's the natural nails. It's not like acrylic painted on or. No,
yeah, it's natural.
Oof. And I'm assuming you paint your nails because long nails not painted don't look that nice.
Yeah, I paint them. I have actually. Okay, look, I'm not sponsored, but I love this company because they donate to charity. So I want to share really quickly. I get my nail polish from a place called Claws Out, and each color represents a charity or represents a cause. So, like, I'm wearing green right now, and that goes to reforestation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I could assume pink is cancer?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they've got like different shades. Like, I've got a sparkly shade of blue, which goes towards giving money to women so that they can hire lawyers to protect them in sexual assault cases and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one's based on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I love her so much, and I'm so sad she's gone.
I cannot say I know the name.
She was an icon.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't say I know the name.
No worries. She was a Supreme Court justice. I'm a nerd like that.
Okay. Yeah, no, Supreme Courts and the people going on there in America. I don't know what the fuck's going on in America. I feel like most Americans don't know what the fuck's going on in America.
for real. Honestly,
If we're
yes,
gonna be
that's what it's
honest.
no one knows what the hell is happening.
But okay, then we've almost hit the 1 hour mark, so I'm quickly going to take a short break and then quickly thank our sponsor for the episode. This episode is brought to you by no one. I got you hyped up, didn't I? Yeah, no sponsor yet.
I started choking on the water.
Don't choke.
This episode is brought to you by the paramedics who will resuscitate me after I choke on my water.
Yes. But no sponsors yet. One day maybe Monster. Let's hope. I don't know if you can see my can over there on my desk.
Yeah.
I do that not so that I can try and call a copyright lawsuit. It's more so that I can get a Monster sponsorship. Be like, hey, I've already been advertising your product for 2 years. Come on, give it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
One day, claws out. One day.
One day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this episode so far, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, ring the notification bell, drop a follow on whatever audio-only platform you are listening to if you are there. Because if you didn't know, the show is available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. And for links to those sites or anything else to do with the show, you can go to fnv.crd.co. And if you are a fellow VTuber and you wish to possibly be a guest in the future, there is also a Google Forms link that you can fill in to apply to be a guest. And otherwise, make sure to go check out my wonderful guest on Twitter and Twitch. Her links are in the description chat, in the show notes, and on screen. But otherwise, I will also read it out. Go follow her on Twitter at Pop Roxy 4. That is POPROXY 4. And then on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Pop Roxy 2000. That is POPROXY 2000.
Woo!
And with that, we can get back.
Xylophone.
The X is for?
Xylophone.
Xylophone.
I just had to say that. There was no reason. It's not for anything. It's just.
Oh, is that just like for the like the military callouts like Alpha, Bravo, Xylophone, Zulu?
That would be great if they made the X xylophone.
I mean, what is it? I don't even know what X is.
Isn't it like Xerxes or something? Or am I just completely making that up?
I have no idea. Army call sign or X. I think that's how you call it. Oh, it's X-ray, yeah. Yeah. X-ray Yankee Zulu.
That makes a lot more sense than Xerxes.
Xerxes is some kind of god, isn't he?
It's fun.
No, he's a king.
I think so.
Xerxes the first. Yeah. Was the fourth king of kings of the Achaemenid Empire, ruling from 486 to 465 BC. Yes. Also known as Xerxes the Great. Xerxes the Xerxes. Nice one, Simon. But yeah. And also, by the way, if y'all are waiting around for the Q&A section, the Q&A is at the end of the stream, but you can already go and ask your questions. If you see in chat there at the top, there's a little blue bar. It says ask your questions for Roxy here. If you click it, there's a chat, a little message box. You can type your question in there, and then I shall ask the questions later at my discretion. I feel like I always have to add that, recently at least. Where it's like, I will ask the questions at my discretion because I'm the only one who sees them. So if somebody asks some sus shit that I'm not going to ask, then I'm not going to ask it.
I got you. And I, of course, love you all, chat. I like you, Pepperoni. I'm glad you're here. We're just going to wait till the end to ask the answer questions.
Yeah. But you can feel free to ask your question whenever you want. Like I saw that there was a question right at the beginning that we'll get to then. But yes.
Nice.
With that, let me then ask, so what's your preferred type of content to make?
Yes. Okay. So, I'm too excited. I like two main things. I really like gaming, of course. It's funny because I was never a big gamer as a kid, and now I've gotten really into it, and I love seeing the stories told and the mechanics. It's just really neat. And then the other one is hand cams. I like making crafts or coloring with my like beautiful long 1-inch nails
Were you
that show up on camera sometimes.
Were you building a Lego the other day? Or am I thinking
No,
of someone
but I want
else?
I want to, but I haven't done it yet.
Okay. Okay, no, then I was thinking of someone else because I've seen like 3 different hand cams this week.
Oh yeah.
So I got confused, but okay. So what do
No
you
worries.
what do you like building now?
Like for right now, I really love like the last project I've been working on, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had a photo on me, but with chat, we embroidered the meme of the Elmo with the fire. Do you know that one?
Elmo with the fire. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Yes,
yeah, I'm
yes,
gonna
yes,
send it to you
yes.
Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
I know
embroidered
exactly
that
which
on
one
my
you're talking
hoodie.
about.
Yeah, I put that on my hoodie, and I just love like so that was embroidery and that was fun. One time I want to make like a spider out of felting and stuff. I just have like a lot of plans. And I also love coloring. And then one day I hope to with the Legos, I hope to make like I don't know, just build a set like a whimsical or fantasy one
Okay.
or a pizza place
A
if they
pizza
have
place.
that. Yeah.
Wait, is this in Lego or in what's this?
In Lego, yeah. If I
Yeah.
can build a Lego pizza place, that would be great.
I mean, I can guarantee you that there's a Lego pizza place because I used to have I had like 2 or 3 sets. No idea where they are now, but yeah, there were like 2 or 3 sets that I had, and I've definitely seen a pizzeria set at some point.
Nice. Yes. Okay, then for sure. I gotta make one of those.
And then you can 3D print yourself a little Lego Pop Roxy.
Oh, you're full of good ideas. I'm scared of how brilliant that is. Oh my gosh. That's a great idea.
Listen. Usually there are not that many good ideas that come out of this little single brain cell.
No, that's beautiful. I need to 3D print myself ASAP.
As a
Like
Lego.
Kirby. A messed up Kirby.
A messed up Kirby.
Yeah. Oh wait, what if I could like 3D print a Lego Kirby, but it has legs?
Oh no! Oh, no.
Like give it like the regular Lego legs, but then just like Kirby on top.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could just buy him a small little Kirby, cut a hole in his bottom, and then get another Lego and then just take the top off, and then you just add the legs and just stick it in.
Abomination. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kirby's already quite an abomination, don't you think? Like, sure, he might be
Apparently
cute
he's
and
like-
all, but that thing's deadly. I don't want
Oh, yeah,
Kirby near
he-
me.
I wonder what powers he would get from eating me.
I know what powers he'd get from me.
Yeah.
Stupidity.
Oh no, I thought like butterfly knife powers. Like he could spin
Oh,
that.
I mean, that's
He might
dangerous.
let me.
He'd have to
Oh,
swallow
he
my
gets-
knife as well, then. That sounds like a
yeah.
threat.
Dun, dun, dun.
That
Kirby's
does.
coming for you.
That sounds like a threat. Like, he'll have to swallow my knife.
Oh gosh.
But alright,
I
so
can-
are there
yeah.
then any other types of content that you've not gotten into yet that you would want to in the future?
Yeah, I want to in the future. I want to make VR content, like play VR games.
Yeah.
I saved up a whole bunch, and so I was able to attain that for Christmas. But honestly, I've just been like really scared to like figure out how to put it together, and I'm really worried. So sometimes when you're like setting up VR or something, it shows like the camera around you. It shows your room, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really worried about like the mess of a room that I have on stream, and I don't want that. So one day I'd like to do that because I like being active. I talk a lot with my hands, and I'd like for everyone to see like how crazy I look when I'm talking and my hands are going everywhere.
Like, at least get hand tracking. Get like a
Yeah,
3D
yeah,
model
yeah.
with leap motion or something.
Yeah. And then I do cringe covers. I call them cringe covers because it's like I'm not the best at singing, but I'm trying my best, and I want to get better and learn more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like teasing, but obviously cringe doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad, you know? I have to specify that because my pepperoni are always like, it's not bad. And I'm like, I love you, I know, but it's like a joke. But
You're not meant to take this
but
serious.
yeah. So I want to do more of that soon and like some more singing in general.
Okay. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of friends who've helped me out with like learning how to mix, teaching me a bit, and like just overall helping me be a bit more confident when it comes to singing and making covers. None of which have been out yet. I've got like one or two complete. I know I've at least one completed cover. I mixed the whole thing myself. I recorded the guitar. I recorded the vocals.
awesome.
There's layered vocals and all of that. The song is done. It's just not. I've sat with it since when? I think it was July or June of last year.
Wow, yeah, that's a long time.
I've sat with it for such a long time. Actually, wait, let me check when I made this folder. Created 3rd of June 2022. That's when I started this thing. And it's been done for a while now. I just like I feel like I need to make a music video or something for it.
Yeah, I can understand that, yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't get around to it. And like I feel like I need cover art for it. Like just at least just me sitting on a little bar stool with a guitar on a mic and something like that.
Oh yeah. This sounds bad, but like the Mike Wazowski. Like the Mike Wazowski where he's like singing.
Wait, I need to see this. Wait. I've got an idea, but I just need to make sure. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Singing. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Almost like that. Yes, basically.
Yeah, do it.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, and then I see this in the thing, and it's like it's Billie Eilish being compared to Mike Wazowski singing. Or it's like, you know, it's got the same lighting and all that, and she's on a chair and all that, and then add to that, the song is a Billie Eilish song.
Oh my gosh.
The song that I did was Billy Bossa Nova.
Oh my gosh! I love that song so much.
Alright, I'll give you a sneak peek after the stream. Then I'll play it for you.
Please do. I love that song. But,
and then get your feedback on it.
I saw this might have been a fake tweet. I think it was probably a fake, but it was like faked from Billy's account, and then it had that meme that said, "Guys, please stop sending me this."
Guys, please.
Okay, please stop comparing me to Mike Wazowski.
Dude, that's so sad. I'll send the link in chat as well, so that if anybody wants to see what we're talking about physically, you can click the link in chat. It is just an image. Don't worry, I'm not sending y'all viruses or shit. At least not yet. But yeah.
Oh, not.
Yeah, there it is. And just above it, there's also the GIF of the Elmo, the pyromaniac Elmo.
Yes.
But okay, then.
I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say one last thing. I've gotten some interesting fan art of Elmo and me now.
Isn't that a thing itself, Elmo and me, or what am I thinking of?
Like Tickle Me Elmo?
Yeah, I'm thinking of a Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah. But I'm so it's nothing like really provocative.
Yeah.
But it's like Elmo holding me in the Titanic pose. I love it.
May I request a reverse where it's you holding Elmo in the Titanic pose?
Yes, that'd be great.
You need another one to complete the set.
Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna ask you. So then, what have been some of your favorite games that you've played?
I've really enjoyed Tunic.
Okay.
That was like I think that was the first or one of the first games I ever played. So I love it for sentimental reasons, but I also just think it's a great game. You play as like this little warrior fox and you're exploring the area. And there's no dialogue, but it tells a story.
Yeah.
And I Yeah, I think it did a really
if I remember correctly, it's almost like Journey, where it's like the story is told atmospherically.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Yeah, even though I've played neither
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, that one, and then I really love playing Fogs. It's a co-op game where like you play as a two-headed dog and someone else plays as the other dog head and you solve puzzles together.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
I have this friend where we not constantly, every now and then we'd find like a good co-op game or something and then be like, hey Susu, do you want to play what was the game we played last time? We played Portal 2, but before that we played A Way Out.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I love that one. I was playing that with David. I don't think we finished it.
it's a great game. And then
It's
I
really
wanted
good.
to play It Takes Two with her, but she got somebody else to play It Takes Two with her, so I've got to find
Aw.
another buddy.
Oh, I played that and it's really fun.
Yeah.
I'd play it again, but yeah, definitely I'd say go for that. It's worth it and it's whimsical. It was a great
Yeah.
time.
From what I've seen, it looks pretty good. And then another series of games that I would want to play as well is like, what was it? We Were Here, and then We Were Here Too.
Yeah.
Like
sounds
those
really
all
familiar.
seem real good.
Yeah.
We need more two-person co-op games like those.
For sure.
Because it's either it's single player or it's like 50-person lobbies. It feels like that's the only limit to this.
Struggle, yeah, when you just want to play with like a few people and then all of a sudden you gotta try and round up like 8 of your friends and everyone's schedule is crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you said you enjoy story-based games then.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Mhm.
With that, then I'm gonna give you a recommendation. I'm sending you the link to the Steam link to the game.
Ooh, okay.
I mentioned it earlier. It's Control.
Yeah,
Because you said you haven't played it yet, and I really want you to play it, and I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it because it's an
Ooh, that
amazing
looks
game.
fun.
Yeah, it's a great game. I love it, and I recently recommended it to a friend. And so far, I haven't gotten feedback yet. I don't know how far he is with the game, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's also gonna like it.
Mhm. Very cool.
And also, just I would replay it again just to experience that part that I mentioned earlier, where Take Control comes in, and it's oof.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Especially since the song was written for them for the game, so it fits in perfectly.
Oh, that's really cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, the next question that I have for you then is, what would you say is your biggest weakness in VTubing?
Oh my gosh. This is a weakness not only in VTubing but just in life in general for me.
Yeah.
It kind of goes with that restlessness, but not knowing when to take breaks. I am really bad about stopping and pausing. I'm really bad about relaxing in general. I'm the total type A personality, and I can't relax. Like I try to win at relaxing.
You try
And
to
that's
win
just
at
not-
relaxing.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I can relax way more than you.
Yeah.
I'll fucking make this a sport.
All the relaxed. I can be so relaxed. Meanwhile, like my body's shaking. I have tense items. I'm holding on to the lounge chair like I'm gonna float off into the void.
Like, if I don't focus on being relaxed right now, I am not going to be able to relax.
Yeah. And so I'm really bad at relaxing, so I never do it, even though I need to take breaks. And that's why, like right now, since like I already said I would do this, and I don't like backing out of stuff. So, and I'm really glad to be here. It's been a wonderful time, but I am on like a break for this and next week.
Yeah.
Because I just know with exams and life stuff going on for me, I'm pushing myself and trying to go at this like insane speed without stopping.
Yeah.
And so I think all that is finally catching up to me. And I think from now on, I'm going to put better boundaries in place. Like, I'm going to not work until 9 a.m. So I'm only going to work between 9 and 5. Because I would
Okay.
wake up at like 6 a.m. and immediately start working on VTubing stuff. Or start working on like something else. Yeah. It was not good. And then
Yeah, no,
like,
it can't
I'd go
be
to
me.
sleep.
That cannot be me.
Yeah.
I am the
Yeah.
biggest part of my ADHD is just procrastination.
Mine is like, I have that kind of, I know a lot of people struggle with this. I don't know if it's a fear or what, but it's like if I'm not being productive, I'm not doing something, or I'm not doing the right.
Yeah.
So that's why I constantly feel like, okay, I gotta work, I gotta make content, I gotta do this. And although I love it, I can definitely tell it's starting to sap my energy. So I'm gonna start doing, like the morning and the night for myself, and taking more break days maybe, so that I'm not burnt out, because this is something I love, and it would really suck if I burnt myself out before I ever got to a point where, you know, I could really make something of what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, and then dealing with burnout is an important thing, and it perfectly perfectly ties into the next question. That's like the next question would be then, what keeps you motivated and keeps you going? And then I usually add on top what helps you fight burnout.
Yeah. So for me, what keeps me motivated and going, it's the same thing we said before with like what makes me want to make content, and that's the pepperoni. I just feel like I really like the community that I've built. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today.
Welcome to the talk show. Oh, welcome to the talk show. I usually call it talk either.
Thank you. So I love this community that I've built, and I don't want it to end. You know, I feel like I'm very passionate about what I'm doing, and I feel like there's just a driving force. Like there's something I gotta do, and there's something I gotta do with my community to just like make the world better, or just make people smile. And that's what keeps me going. That passion to hopefully make someone's day better.
Yeah. Okay. And then a question that I thought up just now that I'm going to add to my list of questions that I usually ask. What do you usually do when you're not streaming?
When I'm not streaming and I'm not working on streaming.
Yes.
Then I'm either playing I'm playing Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'm cooking. I do like boxing and exercise a lot. And right now, one thing I'm really excited to do over this break is just read so many books. I love reading. And I've got a couple thriller books I picked up, and I'm so excited to read them.
Oh yeah. Recently, today and yesterday, most of my day was just spent reading manga. Because
awesome.
I got recommended a manga by a friend. The manga was Kaoru Hana. What's the full name? Kaoru Hana Torin Osaku? Something like that. Basically, English is the fragrant flower bloomed with dignity.
Oh, and, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's a little rom-com. And I started reading it. Initially, I started reading it. I read the first chapter and a half, and I put it down. And then last night, 2 nights ago, I should say, I was up at like 2 a.m. I was like, you know, let me catch up with my other manga, with my weekly manga that come out. I read all of them, and then I was like, okay, but I still want to continue reading. Let me pick up Kaoru Hana again and continue reading. Yeah. I kept reading for like 2.5 hours. I only fell asleep at like 6 a.m. Yeah. And I woke up, I got up, and I continued reading. And I'm up to date with the thing.
Reading can be like so calming to me because it gives me something to focus on and think about and imagine. And it's just, I love learning. And when it's not like nonfiction and stuff, I love learning about different people's perspectives. Like you could see a lot about an author and what the theme of their book is, you know?
Yeah. Although then again, with me, with the manga, it's like, I take a lot of the imagination out because pretty pictures.
Yeah, but that's still fine because it's still so beautiful. Like manga is really an art in its own.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially since they're able to tell a story with like I want to say 80% of dialogue.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm,
Because sometimes it can be difficult to tell a story through just dialogue.
Of course,
Because
yes.
it's 80% dialogue and then 20% thoughts of the main character only. You don't see the thoughts of the other people.
Right, right.
Unless it's like a flashback or something.
Yeah.
To give exposition for this one other character. And then the reader knows it, but the person doesn't.
Of course, yeah. Like they do some really great jobs using tropes in a good way sometimes, you know, like that type of thing where you go to the flashback. And I always love when like you as an audience know something that the character doesn't. It just adds a great layer of tension.
I like it, and sometimes I don't. If it's not done properly and it's like, bruh, they should know this, or it's like, why don't you know this yet?
Of course, but that's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But okay, what's been your favorite book to read recently, then?
So right now I'm reading. So okay. So right now I'm reading The Cabin at the End of the World.
Ooh.
It was recently turned into a movie. I don't know if it's good or not.
Was it Knock at the Cabin?
Yeah, it is.
Dude, the movie was so good. I watched it last week. I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's amazing! Oh, I'm gonna happy cry. I was worried it wouldn't be good, but the book,
it was so good.
The book is divine too. I love it. It's like it's so interesting, and they do such a good job. Like the book swaps between the points of view of the different characters. So I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know how it ends. But I'm pretty much at the point that you would see in the trailer for Knock at the Cabin.
Okay.
When, like the people show up, and you're like, "What's gonna happen?" That's where I am. And,
what's the big guy's name again?
Leonard.
Leonard's my favorite. I love Leonard.
Yeah.
Like I'm speaking
really
from the movie now, but I love Leonard. He's just such a big guy. He's just got a big heart.
Yeah. I'm reading the book, and from the first few chapters, I can definitely tell, like, he's such a sweetie, but he's also, I don't know what he's doing, but they're gonna do something bad. So I don't trust him fully right now, but I know he has a heart.
Yeah. I'll not say too much, but the interaction with what's her name? Wen, they're at the beginning. I wonder how well they adapted it from the book to the movie.
Right.
But in the movie, it was pretty well done. It was probably like a solid 10-15 minutes. Maybe a bit shorter. I'm not sure. I didn't keep count. I didn't watch the timer tick on.
How long seen?
But it was pretty good, and it showed a little bit of character development for both Wen and Leonard. And the movie itself is just it was pretty good, because I've recently been getting into horror and like just becoming a horror fan in general.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've played it, but Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I played that.
You play that? Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
So I started playing with a bunch of friends, and then I was like, okay, but I want to learn like some of the lore behind some of the licensed killers and all of that.
Yeah, you want to get the rest.
Yeah, so I started with good old Halloween, the original, the very first Halloween, and I watched that, and I was like, okay, that was pretty good. I can see some tropes, and then I only really realized the tropes and stuff that happened once I watched Scream.
Yes, Scream is so good.
Has become my favorite franchise.
Scream is great. I think I started getting into scary movies not last October, maybe the October before that, but like I've been toying around with it and getting more into it. But Scream was one of the first ones I watched, and it does such a great job of making fun of and laying out the tropes.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes, because the thing is, right, Scream they satirize horror, but they also then do exactly what they satirize, but in a goodish way.
And I also love Scooby Doo, obviously from the fact that my boyfriend's nickname is Scooby.
Yeah.
I love that
Scooby-Doo.
one of the actors who plays in Scooby Doo, he's there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I gotta look up the cast name.
The actor who plays
But-
Scooby-Doo is in Scream?
Yeah, he plays Shaggy.
The actor for Shaggy is in Scream?
Yeah, he is. He's the guy with short blonde hair. I gotta look up his name.
Okay, wait, but then
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard? He's
Yeah.
in Scream?
Yeah.
Wait, Matthew Lillard,
was-
Scream. Wait,
yeah,
no,
he was
I need
like
to... In which Scream, though?
The first one. Scream.
Oh, wait, that's him! Oh!
Yes. Yes.
Bro, I did not know that.
Yeah, I love Scooby Doo, and like as soon as I was like, he's in Scream, yes, it's so good.
I did not know that. Bruh.
Like once you know, you can't unsee it. Like I see it now.
No, I'm just gonna rewatch Scream 1 and be like, Swing Scoob!
Yeah.
Swing Scoob, people are dying!
Yeah.
I need me some
Cheesy man,
Scooby
who's
chat.
killer on the loose.
Who's behind the mask?
And the dime.
Damn. No,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not know that. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been watching Scream, and then I watched the first Scream movie. I kind of knew what was gonna happen because previously I'd watched some kind of like analysis or something about Scream 1, and that was a couple months ago, and then I watched Scream 1 and I was like, wait, I remember some of this happening, and I saw then, oh, okay, I remembered that there were two people. I'm not gonna speak too many spoilers because even though it's a pretty fucking old movie, I know that there's people who still haven't watched it. I mean, that was me a couple months ago.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, it's like I knew there were like stuff that was gonna happen. I just forgot the faces, and that's the most important part. Like I've forgotten the
Yeah,
faces and who they were, because Scream also just usually does a good job of casting suspicion onto people, and then it being
Yeah.
somebody else.
They did a great job. I did not see who it was.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, it was good.
And then I started after Scream 1. I started Scream the TV series from MTV.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Season 1 and 2 is good. I love them.
Okay,
they
good to
are
know.
they are really good Scream stuff. Season
Yeah.
3
Okay, good.
has nothing to do with the previous two seasons.
Oh man, I hate
The
when
worst
shows
thing
do
is,
that.
and the worst thing is, season 2 ended with a bit of a cliffhanger, where they were like
No!
teasing, "There's another killer coming in," and then
No, now
and then I started season 3, and then it's like, wait, where are we now? Why the fuck are we like in like Detroit?
Oh my gosh. They completely change everything. Ugh.
Yeah, like you go from a small town suburban neighborhood to fucking the hood in Detroit. That's legit what it's like.
Man, yeah. Like I don't think either setting is bad. It's just like you can't go
Yeah.
from one to the other without filling in the gaps.
Yeah, and also
Yeah,
another
yeah,
thing that I didn't completely like about season 3 is the forced wokeness, forced PC, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like I get it. I like it when shows are more inclusive and all that.
Of course.
I just don't like it when it feels forced.
Yeah. I
And in this
understand. That's
case,
like a lot of
It was quite forced.
yeah. That reminds me of like there was a new Charlie's Angels movie or something. God, years ago. And I didn't see it, but I remember the trailers coming out and it made me mad because like we get it, you're a woman, but sometimes I feel like movies are like, I'm a woman and I'm also a badass. And it's like, okay, but you don't have to say that. She could just be cool.
Yeah.
And that can be inclusive without having to make a point of it, you know?
Yeah, like you could just, be a straight up badass and then,
Yeah,
like Lara Croft.
Kill Bill. Yeah, Laura Croft, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
other
like you
ones?
don't have to point out that she's a woman. We know.
Yeah, like we can see. You're most likely
Yeah,
gonna show
exactly.
a bit of cleavage somewhere in the movie.
Yeah.
And if it's Charlie's Angels, they're probably gonna end up on a beach somewhere at some point. We're gonna
Of
know.
course.
But yeah, no, and then I saw that Scream 6 is coming out March 10th, which is 7
yeah.
days from now. It's literally a week away.
Mhm.
Yeah, legit. Next Friday, Scream 6 is coming out. So I've been binging the rest of the movies. I watched Scream 2 weekends ago, Scream 3 2 days ago, and then Scream 4 I watched halfway, and then the power came back on. And then I got busy again, and I haven't continued watching it yet.
I got you. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm slowly catching up. Otherwise, I've watched a couple of the classic horrors like Bingu, where Sadako is from, The Ring.
Oh, The Ring, yeah.
Yeah. So I've watched that one. That was also pretty good.
I need to see that one. I haven't seen that one.
It was pretty good. It's the one where Sadako's from, and
yeah,
it's not really that scary. It's more of a psychological horror.
Yeah, I do love psychological horror though. It's good.
I think it kind of fits into its own genre as like a Japanese horror.
For sure.
It's like they've got their own takes on stuff.
Yeah.
But then the next question that I have for you is, what's the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome as a VTuber?
I'd say kind of what we talked about earlier and what I'm going through right now with burnout. And I know I'm not letting anyone down, but there is a part of me that's like, oh no, I'm not streaming my usual amount. Like I feel like I'm failing somehow. But if I don't take a break now, then that could make me worse for the future. So I have to. And it's just been tough for me to recognize like this is a healthy thing. It doesn't mean I'm failing. It doesn't mean I'm weak. It just means I gotta do what I gotta do to be better. Yeah.
Alright. Nice short and sweet answer. And then the next one that I have for you is what are your goals with VTubing and or content creation? Where do you want this thing to go?
Yeah.
And then I'll ask the next one with it, and how has VTubing helped you?
Okay. So my overall goal in the whole wide world is to make the world a better place and to make people happy. That's like what drives me. That's what I love. I love making people feel good and making people laugh. So VTubing has helped me attain that goal because I get to reach out to people and I get to share that joy with them or share those memories. And then my goals with VTubing, like more specifically, like numbers wise, one day there shall be an army of 10,000 pepperoni. We'll get all the pepperoni. But like, I want to get up there. I don't really have, I don't know. I picked 10,000 because it's ambitious and why not? But I'm not like, oh, I need to have X amount of followers by this day or else the ring girl is going to come and get me. Like,
Sadako's gonna come crawling out of your PC monitor onto your desk.
Come at my PC.
Just give you the stare.
Yeah. So I guess that's one specific one. And then also I want to get better at singing in general for myself. And VTubing has pushed me to get feedback and to speak to an audience and actually push myself to like meet deadlines for singing instead of just singing to myself every so often.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I like that. And then, so 10K is your stretch goal. What would you say if you had to put a goal for the end of the year? What would you make it?
For the end of the year, so we just crossed 600 pepperoni.
Let's go.
So I'd say if we could get to like
1K.
Yeah, 1K. Yeah,
1K by the end of the year. I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you.
That was my goal for my second year as well. It was my first year. My first year, I think I made about 500, and then
that's awesome.
And then I was like, okay, the second year I want to hit 1K, and then I hit 1K, on like the 20th or the 18th of December last year.
Yay!
And
Amazing.
now we're already at 1.2. So I'm like 2K?
Congratulations.
2K maybe by the end of the year? No, that's not my goal. My goal is partner by the end of the year.
Let's do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just need a couple hundred more hours. I'm not that far off, actually.
You
So,
can do it.
because I like setting realistic goals for me that I know I can
Yeah.
I can reach.
I agree. I think with VTubing, I try to be more in the moment than some of my other goals. Like for example, when I was in high school, like goals to get like straight A's and stuff like that, and like long-term goals about things I wanted to do to get to college, like that type of thing. But I think VTubing, I'm more in the moment, so it's more like, what's my goal this week, and what would just be like a cool thing to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got one last question before we hit the Q&A section. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you go click that little blue bar at the top of the chat. Ask your questions there, and I shall ask them in a bit. Say again?
I'm hungry for the questions.
There are a couple.
Give it to me.
But then the last question I have for you now is, what has been your happiest moment and or your biggest achievement since you've started?
Okay, so I gotta think about this. Okay, my happiest moment. This is gonna sound really silly, but when I got 10 followers, once I hit 10, I was like, oh my gosh, there are 10 people. There are people out there who are interested. And I think that was just like, that was the start of it, but that's always, I look back and I'm like, yeah, those 10 people, I'd do it for them.
Those first 10.
Yeah,
no, I feel
so
that.
So I think that, like, when I really was like, oh my gosh, stuff is happening, and just meeting people in general.
Okay. You know, I can relate with the first 10, but for me it wasn't necessarily the first 10 because I started back in 2018 with just uploading videos. And I got to a point, I was uploading a video a week for like, I think it was like 6 weeks, about 6 or 7 weeks, and then I fell off and I had to get busy with school, and you know, I just didn't have the motivation to make videos anymore. But by that time I had gotten like, I think it was like 20 to 40 subs, and I was like, bruh, what the fuck? I'm getting a couple views. I had people commenting on my videos, be like, hey, thank you for your review. We know it's been a bit late, but I've seen other people, but I wanted to see your review on this weapon in the game. I'm like, hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh, that's so cool.
So for me, it was more once I started streaming again, it was more when I hit that 100 mark. Yeah.
And I'd say one last one is also, so when I first started streaming, I think the first month I was just on the floor with my laptop.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a desk. Like, I was just on the floor with my laptop. I don't know if I had a mouse at that time. And I just had like this crummy headset that I was using. And now I'm just very proud to be where I am. I have a desk. I have a microphone that isn't static. And someone was like, my whole heart swells whenever I think about this. Someone was so generous to gift me a second monitor. So now I can actually like play the game and see chat at the same time, not have to use my phone.
Yeah. Because for me, right, that was one of the main things keeping me away from streaming the last 2 weeks, not having my second monitor.
Yeah.
Because as I mentioned, my second monitor's adapter, it died.
Right, yeah.
And I was going the harder because I thought, what if it's the port on my graphics card that's dead? So I've got one more port, but it's a DVI-D. You know how rare it is to get a DVI-D to VGA converter.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Impossible. And then I found one. Wow. I got a guy to order one in for me. He ordered it in. Yeah. Then I brought it home. I tried plugging it in. The adapter itself was too thick because my GPU on the old motherboard, the GPU was in the topmost slot because that's just where the PCI thing sat. So
Dang.
when I tried plugging in the adapter, it would hit against the side of the case, and like I couldn't get it in.
Man, yeah.
And then it was just like, yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely not the port. It will be the adapter. Let me just get you a different adapter. And he had one, and he gave it to me. And yeah, no, yeah, I just couldn't imagine streaming without the second monitor, because like that's where you put your OBS and you monitor everything there, and then everything else is on the main screen.
I just had everything behind my game, and I try to make the game like small resolution so I could still see, or I'd like have my phone out and I'd be watching chat. But now having a second monitor, it is so much less stress.
Yeah.
And also I have a chair. I have a chair now. I had so many back problems. The first month of streaming because I was just like sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
And I have a chair, and I think that's one of the things I'm happiest about.
Yeah. For me personally, I think that's also like a thing, just like through the streaming career through my streaming journey as my setups just evolved. Or it's like initially I had this old chair with like one monitor and an okay PC, and then I got the second monitor. Then I bought myself a mic, the Wave 3 that I'm still using now. Then I bought myself a headset and a mic arm, because now I'm using the Beyerdynamic DT990s, which are amazing fucking headphones. The mic arm just makes life easy, so that it's not the stand is not taking up that much space in front of me on my desk. Then I bought myself a new chair because that old chair literally fucking broke. But yeah, no, it's amazing if I compare my setup from what it is now to a couple of years ago.
Right? Yeah, me too. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay. Now we can get into the Q&A section. So before I do that, once again, if you guys have any questions, click on that blue bubble. There's a text box that'll appear. You can ask a question in there, and I will ask it at my discretion. Otherwise, make sure you go check out my wonderful guest on her Twitter and Twitch. It's in the chat. Link is in the description and in the show notes. You can find her on Twitter at Pop Roxy 4. That is POPROXY 4. That is X for X-ray.
Yes.
And otherwise on Twitch, you can find her at twitch.tv/POPROXY2000. That is the numbers 2000. And otherwise, for me, go check out FNV.crd.co. That's all I need from y'all. But otherwise, we've got 5 questions in the Q&A. 3 from Darkwater, so I'll split Dark's up. The first question that I'm going to ask you then is, who is your favorite Apex character, and why is it not Caustic or Newcastle?
How did you know it wasn't going to be Caustic? Okay. So, my favorite character is Loba. I'm not a simp, I swear.
Not? That sounds like something a simp would say.
No, don't come for me, no. Listen. She's pretty, but she's also really good support. And I really love playing support characters. So I was maining as Lifeline and as, I can't think of her name. The soldier.
I don't know. I don't play...
No worries.
I don't play Apex.
Yeah, no problem. But now I'm playing as Loba because I saved up everything to unlock her, and then I hope I get Mirage next because I like being able to like skirt across the map and run everywhere and help people.
If you were to play Overwatch, who would you play?
Oh gosh, Overwatch, I used to play Mercy. I haven't played a new game because I don't necessarily like the company, but I love Mercy. Yeah.
I never played Overwatch 1. I only got into it when Overwatch 2 came out because it was free. And I played it with a couple buddies. I haven't played it in a while. Kind of want to play it again. I only do quick play. No ranked. Nah, not for me. But yeah, no, I started out playing Mercy. Because I've just always had the hots for Mercy.
I like mercy because I liked healing and I liked helping.
I mean that too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just like, you know, she
She's
kind of
much pretty.
hot though.
She is pretty though. She is pretty. Also, it's also to follow up with the second part of the question, it's not caustic because I'm really sad. I read his lore and it is sad. He's like, basically, he's this doctor who did like chemical warfare experiments on unwilling patients.
Oof.
And now he plays in Apex because he's like, I need new test subjects. And so he's too evil for me. I can't handle him.
And then why not Newcastle?
I gotta look up Newcastle, remember who he is. I'm sorry to offend you. It's just bringing up football results. I don't want football.
But yeah, no,
yeah.
Oh yeah?
Newcastle is good though. Newcastle, he is lit. I haven't played him, but he looks really cool. I'd like to try him out. So I just haven't gotten the chance.
He's the guy with the shield.
Yeah, he's like, oh gosh, I can't remember his name. It reminds me of the hot guy from Marvel.
From what?
But like
from Marvel.
Iron Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
there
mean
was, like,
Captain
that
America?
Yeah, he's the new Captain America.
New Captain America?
I'm talking about the guy with the wings. He had wings. Wings. Captain America.
He has wings?
Yeah. He's like he's the shield person. Sam Wilson. Falcon, that's who he is.
Falcon. Who the fuck is Falcon?
He was like, he's Captain America's buddy.
I need to look this up. Falcon Marvel. Oh! Okay, okay. It looks kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, Simon calling me out. Simon just said in chat, support. Isn't that another word for simp?
Yeah.
No! Listen, I just like supporting people.
But okay, then the next question from Simon. Now, Simon just said wood. Now, I know what he means by that by now. So, I'm going to ask you the question. And then hopefully you might know the answer. If you don't feel bad. I can give you the answer afterwards. But the question is, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck as much as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Let's go! Simon, we got another! Simon, we got another!
I'm a beast!
You're the second person ever.
Yes,
since we've started asking this question. Because Simon, anytime Simon's here, he asks that question. And you're the second person ever to answer the question. The first one to give the full answer. The full proper answer. Amazing.
Yes, we did it, gang.
All right, but I still need to win the tongue twister thing. So,
okay.
You repeat after me.
Oh gosh.
Jugumu go koru sirikere karu sugyo no sugyo matsu unai matsu funai matsu kunit to koro ni sumu to koro yabara koshi nobara koshi pipe no shooting on a good and a pom kopi no pom kana no chokyu me no chosuke. Your turn.
I don't know that I got any of I don't know. I don't wanna mess it up. What are you saying?
I can send it to you. It's a name.
Oh my gosh.
Jugemu. Let me see if I can find the full name, copy and paste. Yes, that's the one I want. Okay, here it is.
Okay. Oh gosh. I'm gonna butcher this. Apologies for anyone who knows this name. I'm gonna butcher it. I'll try my best.
There you go.
Okay. Jugama. I can't. Did I already mess it up?
No, you got Goko no Surikire.
Oh, okay. Kajari Suigo. No. Kajari
Yeah, Kaijari. Suigo. Suigyo.
Suigo. Okay. Suigyo. Okay. No.
Okay, wait. Let me say it, and then you say it after me. So,
Okay.
Jugumu.
Jugumu.
Goko no Surikire.
Goku no Surikire.
Kaijari Sugyo no.
Kaijari Sugyo no.
Sugyo Matsu.
Sugyo Matsu.
Unurai Matsu.
Unurai Matsu.
Urai Matsu.
Urai Matsu.
Kunneru tokoro.
Kunneru tokoro. Kunneru tokoro.
Ni sumu tokoro.
Ni sumu tokoro.
Yabura koji.
Yabura konoji.
No burakoji.
Yabura koji. Oh, burakoji.
Paipo. Paipo shooting gun.
Paipo shooting gun.
Shooting gun no gurindai.
Shooting gun no gurindai.
Gurindai no ponpokopi.
Gurindai no ponpokopi.
No ponpoko na.
No ponpoko na.
No chokyu me no chosuke.
No chokyo me no chosuke.
Now say it all together in one.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm taking an exam.
I won't. But yeah, no, that's a name. I find it fun to just say it. He's lying. It's not a name. It's a really bad, funny set of words in one of our languages. Don't fucking lie, Dark. I mean, it is a bunch of words. Yes, that whole thing means like, is like, blessed be under the sun on the temple on the hill by the river.
Oh.
It's like a whole fucking thing. That's like somebody did the whole joke. Actually, wait, let me just look it up. Jugemu joke. It's a famous Rakugo story. A form of Japanese spoken entertainment. With the most humorous part being the repetition of a ridiculously long name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a whole ass explanation. Jugemu means limitless life. Goko no Shirikere means 5 core of rubbing off. Which that means something else. Kaijari Sugyo means gravel in the sea and fish in the water. Sugyo Matsu, where water eventually goes. Unrai Matsu, where clouds originally come. Furai Matsu, where wind originally comes. Kunneru Tokoro, places to eat and sleep. Sumu Tokoro, places to live. Yabura Koji, Nobura Koji, mulberry bushes in Yabura Trail. Paipo shooting and Gurindai, Pomkopi, and Pomkana. These are invented names of a kingdom and royal family in ancient China.
Okay.
Chokyume, long and lasting life. Chosuke, blessed for a long time.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll add enough titles onto my name that I'll have a name as long as that. That's why you like.
And I'm long enough to beat Jugumu Goko no Shirikere. I'm not going to say the whole thing. Yeah. Usually then I follow this one up with trying to say that one Welsh town.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Can you say it?
I can't think of the name.
This one?
Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. Can I read it for a moment, or do I have to do I have to say it? Okay.
No, you can read it out.
Okay. I'm already gonna mess this up. Let's just try it. Okay. Non verput guingit. I feel like it's.
Don't ask me. I'm not Welsh.
Gwingit, Gek, Gecha. I'm saying it with like a French accent. Zwern, Druk Boot, Ante, Stilge, Gek, Gok. My best guess.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I lost you halfway. Usually I just go Landvar Pulgut Gungelgo Gerich Vindovelante Silio Gogogoch. I think that's the best I've ever pronounced it.
That's good. You did it well.
I think that's the best I've ever pronounced it.
Flexing on me, flexing on the scrub.
I've never gotten it good or
You did
right
it.
or whatever. That was probably the closest. But I'm not gonna attempt it again.
Okay.
But okay, we'll get back to the questions. Darkwater asked, as a man who knows how to knit, how did you get into knitting?
Yeah, I love knitting. I love crochet, embroidering, all that. I got into it because I think I really liked being able to design stuff on top of clothes. Like I saw that in stores and I thought that was cool and I wanted to do it myself. So I either got packs or like I just kind of eyeball it with YouTube tutorials and just go from there and just try new stuff. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like being creative and making clothes. So I think I don't know, just one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this.
I want to do this. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Then the next question from Ryanimus. What's your favorite video game?
Oh, that's tough. Like of all time, oh, I gotta think about this one. Like my classic that I always go back to is Genshin Impact.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love the anime girls. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't blame you. I love the anime girls too. They're hot. Who's best girl? In Genshin.
I'm trying to think of, but that's not like the most beautiful, amazing game. That's just one I keep going back to.
Okay. You're addicted.
I think
is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. I can't quit. I've been in rehab. I keep going back. I'm sorry, Mom.
You keep relapsing.
Yeah, it's all for Hutao. It's all for Hutao.
All for Hutao. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, last night I found out that Hutao's Japanese voice actress is my favorite Japanese voice actress in anime.
Oh, yeah.
Being Takashi Hirieri.
Mm-hmm.
And she's my favorite because she voices Emilia in ReZero.
Yeah, she also voices oh god, what's her name? In Konosuba.
Megumin. Yes.
Megumin. Yeah.
Yes, she also voices Megumin.
Yeah, she does some good voice actresses. But yeah, ReZero, that was also great. She does a good job there too.
Who is best girl in ReZero according to you?
Gosh. I haven't watched in a minute. Let me see. I know it's not the girl in the library. I don't like her.
It's not Betty.
Right. I think it's Rem.
Oh no. Oh
Rem.
no. Oh no. No.
What's wrong with that?
No.
Rem.
No.
Why? Why
No.
not? Why not?
I just
Why
don't know. She killed Subaru multiple times. And then afterwards, what? All of a sudden, she's fallen in love with him? No.
Yeah, but
No.
wait, I thought Rim killed him multiple times. But look, she was fulfilling her duty. You can't
Wait, did
fault
you
a
say-
woman for doing her job.
Wait, did you say who killed him? Ram? No, it was Ram.
I thought Rim.
No, Ram killed him multiple times.
Oh, right, because, like, didn't she bring out, like, this mace spike ball and then...
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but, like, that's cool, though.
Ram killed him.
Yeah.
Well, I like Ram as she is in the current state, which I'll not say how that is if nobody's
Okay.
watched it, but let's just say I
like Ram.
really enjoyed season 2
Okay.
for reasons.
Don't hate on me because of who I like. Listen, I might have seen her also. I might have seen like some merch of her at a Comic-Con, and I was also like, that's cute, which is also fed into it.
That's another reason why I hate Rem. Because she
Why?
gets all of the merch, and there is like so little Emilia merch. Like that is something that annoys the shit out of me. There's too little Emilia merch and too much Rem merch. You feel me?
I understand. I feel you.
Yeah.
I get that. With Hutao, there's like no Hutao merch.
Wait, how's there no Hutao merch?
There's not a lot. At least not that I found. There's like some, but everything is mostly for other characters.
Bruh. Hutao is like easily one of the best girls.
That's what I thought. And I can never find like any good Hutao merch.
Like my personal top 3 are Hutao, Barbara, and Xiangling.
Yeah, go Barbara. Scooby made fun of me for using Barbara for so long. Listen, she's a saint. She's a saint.
She's a good healer.
Yeah, she's a good healer. Like, this is just like top girls character-wise, like with their abilities is what I'm talking about. Like, Hutao is the best. She could take anyone down. And then Barbara, she's just a banging healer. Like, she does a good job.
And she's just cute.
Yeah.
Well, then we've got one more question from Darkwater, which is the last one from him. Why choose Robotech over Gundam?
Robotech or Gundam?
Yeah.
Robotech.
Why?
Because Robotech is like, so it's just a good show. Like the nostalgia is there. One of my good friends recommended it to me. I hate that girl who sings. I hate her. She can do something not on the show. I don't like her. But aside from her, it's a good show. It's classic. And they have like really good, I played the board game with my friends, and that's like a really fun team game.
Okay. I mean, I can't comment on it. I don't know anything about Robotech or Gundam.
No worries.
I am one of those people that Gundam fans hate because I call every mecha anime that is not Code Geass Gundam.
I understand. I got you.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
I'm just like, bro, there are giant robots in it.
Yeah.
And then, okay, we've got 2 last questions. One question from Kira saying, do you have a song you would like to recommend to your community?
Like a song everyone should go check out.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a real answer and I have a joke answer. What one do you want first?
The joke answer first.
Okay, the joke answer is I've made a wholesome cover of WAP called Weeb Ass Puppy. Yeah, you should check that out. It's super cringe.
Send a link to me and I'll post it in chat right now.
Yeah, Weeb Ass Puppy. It's so bad. It's so bad. It was my first time like mixing audio too. It is so bad, but I was very proud at the time.
Also, I just see that Emilia Chibi figurine you posted, and that's cute as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, and then for like a real song, oh, you know one that's just like a classic? Gorilla's Rhinestone Eyes.
Alright, Rhinestone Eyes.
Yeah, and I'm pulling that up too.
Alright. And then a song I would recommend.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck. I don't have anything that comes to mind immediately. Although there's one band, which is it's a small little band here in Cape Town. They're on Spotify. I can't remember what they're called. Is it Mother's Vault or something?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Also, Rhinestone Eyes, I think it's... Is it one of the newer ones from the latest album? I gotta check.
Twisted Vault. I think that was the band.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it is Twisted Vault. Twisted Vault is the little band. They've got 2 monthly listeners.
Okay, yeah.
They've got 2 monthly listeners, and I'm one of them.
Yay!
I think
enjoying
my favorite one from them, because they're like a little alt rock band, right? But they've got 3 songs on Spotify, and they're all pretty good. I think my favorite one is Mother Midnight. Mother Midnight,
Ooh.
Twisted Vault. Let me see if they have it on YouTube. They
Yeah.
do. They do. Okay. Provided by DistroKid. So it's official. Copy link address. And then I'll post it in chat. There we go. So the
Thank
top
you.
one, the first one is Roxy's recommendation. Her joke cover of WAP. Her say-so cover of WAP. And then the bottom one is mine, which is Twisted Vault Mother Midnight. Because it's pretty good. Pretty good. And I'll send it to you as well,
also,
Roxy.
Yeah. Also, I like the new Gorillaz album. That's just good in general. If you haven't listened to them in a while.
I've listened to like a couple songs from Gorillaz. I can't say that I've listened to that many.
No worries.
Recently I've been getting into so I like doing graffiti, right? So I like listening to music to put me in the mood for street art and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I was just one day, I was like, I want to find a playlist that I can put on to put me in the mood for like graffiti stuff. So preferably it should be rap. So I was like, you know what, let me just go on Spotify and type in graffiti playlist. And I found a playlist called Graffiti Deutschrap. So it's all German rap. And I've been listening to that playlist on repeat because it's got 200 songs in it. And it's it's been fun. Yeah, just listening to some street German rap.
Yeah. I've been listening to. Oh my gosh. What's the? I don't know the word for it, but it's like that British rap
Grime.
when it's like
Grime or drill. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they're like literally water. Like they don't have anything.
No, I enjoy drill and grime as well. I'll put those on. Like I've got a playlist UK grime.
I've
That
been listening.
who's your
I gotta look it up.
favorite grime artist?
Yeah. And I've been looking up It's a song called Captain. And I don't even know if he says Captain. He might say like Captain.
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 Wait, by who is it?
I'll look it up 1 second. Okay.
Captain Save a Ho?
No.
What is that?
No. It's like Captain, I'm your captain. Let me see.
I have no idea. I can't find it easily.
I think I have it. 1 second. Okay, this is it. Captain. I think it's by Nutcase 22. Ignore
Nutcase 22.
whatever.
Captain Nutcase. Oh, okay, Captain
I
Whistle.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah.
Okay. Give me a tune, Whistle Drill. Alright, I'll check that after so we don't get copyrighted.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
That probably
I've been getting into drill. Actually, no, I have been into drill for like a couple of years by now. Drill
just
and
trying to get into-
grime in general.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Dude, it's good. If I can recommend you an
good.
artist from there, JME.
Okay.
This dude, JME. Let me find him. My man's got bars.
Nice.
My
I love
man
it. I love
is
it.
a lyrical genius. Yes, this dude, JME.
Ooh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
But okay, with that, we've got one last question from Simon,
Okay.
which is not
Let's
another
do it.
tongue twister, don't worry.
Okay.
But the last question is, how are you two doing?
Thank you. That's a nice question. I'm doing well. I just finished exam week. It's done.
Let's go.
I'm finally it's done. I can stop stressing and freaking out. It's over. Oh my god, I'm so ready. And then this week I'm taking a break for myself because if you couldn't tell from my tone of voice, this week was stressful. This past week it was insane. So this upcoming week I'm
You're
just gonna
taking off.
read. Yeah, I'm gonna read. I might go to an animal shelter and volunteer there and play with some puppies.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have like, a chill week.
All right. Actually, wait, no.
And then I'll be back.
That
Yeah.
wasn't the last question. I forgot. We had a question earlier from before we start from Hawkins 2020 from Hawkins 22. Who asked,
Yeah.
"What is your favorite dog breed?" You reminded me just now of it.
The best dog breed, the Belgian Malinois. Yeah.
You
If
want
I
to know
had to
my
choose a
favorite?
backup, yeah,
Yeah. Wait, no. First, you say what your backup is.
the backup is a Basenji. It's the only dog that can't bark. It yodels.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a dog. So their vocal boxes are different. So they yodel, and I think they're called Zulu hunting dogs because they used to be used to hunt. It might be really loud if
The
you play it
Senjin
now,
dog
but you
breed
can
was
look up,
originally found in the Congo.
yeah,
Okay.
you can look up like Basenji yodel, and it sounds crazy. I love it.
Oh. Well, my favorite dog though is a pug.
Yeah.
I fucking love pugs.
Yes.
Dude, pugs are too cute.
My uncle has pugs. Yeah.
I want a pug so bad.
Dogs are the best. Yeah. What color would you get? Would you get like the normal, like the tan, or would you get like a black pug?
Honestly, both of them are cute, but I think I would want the normal tan.
Yeah. Mhm.
They're just the fucking cutest. And I would want him to be fat. I'm sorry, I want a fat pug.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, it might not necessarily be that good for their health, and I know.
Oh no.
But I want him to be fat.
Don't make him chubby. Just a little bit. Make him a healthy chubby.
Because we've got a little fat miniature sausage,
Oh yeah.
and he's too fucking cute. He's a bit old by now though. Like, he's hella old. All he does now is
Although-
sleep, poop, and eat.
Mhm.
Yes.
Also, I sent you a fat pug.
You sent me a fat
Discord.
pug? Let's
I sent you a
go.
fat pug. Look at it.
That's cute. Now that is a cute fat pug. And I mean, look at how fluffy he is. How can you not? Well, look at it.
Yeah. For chat, imagine like a fat pug mid jump. He's like jumping. It's cute.
I'll put the link to the image in chat. There y'all go. There's the link to the image that she sent me. That is such a cute little puggy. I want one. Okay, that'll be the end of the Q&A and the end of this episode. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, thanks for sticking along for nearly 2 hours or past 2 hours
Thanks
by
for
now.
hanging out.
Yeah. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, ring the notification bell. You know that all of that stuff helps out. And yeah, make sure you go check out fnv.crd.co for anything to do with the show, including once again that Google Forms link that you can fill out if you are a fellow VTuber and you wish to be on the show at some point in the future. And yeah, also make sure you go check out my wonderful guest.
Yay, thank you. I
On
was going to
Twitter
say,
and
make
Twitch.
sure to anyone who knows me to check out you and subscribe to your channel. I'm excited to see what interviews come up in the future and what games you play. If you find a good co-op.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I was struggling to find a guest for next week because I wanted it to be special because it's episode 69.
Hooray!
I tried to see if I could get Mooney on, like Meow Moonified,
yeah.
Miss Moonified.
Oh, cool.
I was trying to get her on, but I have no connections to her. I have one friend who's a mutual with her, and he tried connecting, and yeah, and he also couldn't get connection with her. But
if you,
yeah,
if you haven't, I just sent you someone's name. They're just very nice people, but I think they'd also fit well with the theme of the episode. Guessing based on the number. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I'll check them out, but one of my friends did send me someone that they said they would be down. Or you could get a Ludes VTuber? Yeah, I was trying to get Mooney because, come on. I know she's not necessarily a lewd tuber, but we know what her main business is.
I keep it say so
yeah.
over here, so I'm glad
Yeah,
I'm
no,
the 68.
she keeps it kind of say so in her streams as well. She's just a straight up degen, exactly. Like if I could have gotten Numi or maybe like fucking Mooney, Numi, Shiley, you know, any one of those that are like, you know, on that side of things. The degens, if I could get them on for episode 69, that would have been beautiful, but unfortunately, you know, I'm not at the size where I have their connections.
But maybe one day.
One day I'll get them on.
Yeah,
but no, so I do have someone sorted.
Yeah, the 169th episode. Then you can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I need to get someone special for the 100th episode too. Damn it. You know, maybe then I can get like someone else that's like a big name or something. Maybe Merriweather.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
thank you as well. So once again, y'all go check her out. Her links are in the chat, in the description, in the show notes, on screen as well. And yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. And I will see you all in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Eat pizza.
Sun goes down, our spirits free.
By the way, don't leave yet. I want to see if we can raid out to someone. So don't tune out just yet. Listen to the end of the song and then we can raid out. I'll see who we can raid out to. Okay, I found someone to raid y'all. We're gonna raid into Fuyo Cloverfield from Idol. Ian. She is playing Sons of the Forest with one of our previous guests, Punkalopi. I don't think Lopi's streaming right now. Yeah, no, I don't think Lopi's streaming right now, but Fuyo is. So we're gonna raid into Fuyo. Make sure y'all drop Kappa, FNV, Zara FNV raid, Kappa. That's what our raid message is gonna be. So I'll see y'all there.